What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Donn, man. We back in and staying with a whole new video, a whole new reaction. We got the Ja Morant situation just got worse, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Your boy tweaking, your boy tripping, man. I ain't about to get too deep into it, bro. I think we all seen it. Ja Morant, the NBA superstar, you know what I mean, on IG Live, toting a strap. Like, I don't know. I seen a post on Facebook the other day. What it say? It said Ja think he in the same NBA as YOUNGBOY. I was dead. My fault, bro. That had me dead. He think he in the same NBA as YOUNGBOY. Now that got me dead. But what I was thinking was, I was like, bro, I got all that money. He young as hell. You know what I mean? He listening to all that music. He turned up. You feel me? I think he's just going to his head a little bit. Just a little bit. You know what I mean? But bro's still a star. You know what I mean? He's still that dog on the court. You feel me? Just off the court, bro. A little. You know what I mean? He a little shout out. I ain't gonna lie. But let's straight into this little video. Let's get it cracking, man. It's by the Flight Mike. You know, shout out to broski. Let's straight into it. Let's get it cracking, man. Let's go. Shut up!
Hours after the Grizzlies basketball game, Morant was seen on his personal Instagram holding what appears to be a gun. In this incident, the Grizzlies announced that Morant would be away from the team for at least 2 games following the controversial Instagram post. Quote, I take full responsibility for my actions last...
My fault, bro. I just gotta say one more thing. And it was the way Cuz was holding the gun. He wasn't, you know, motherfucker. They be like, you know how people get when they flashing the strap. Bro was holding it. He was holding it like this, though, just dangling it, though, cuz. I ain't gonna cap, bro. I wish I could talk to bro. I wish I could have a conversation with bro. I'd be like, bro, what you on, cuz? You tweaking, my nigga. Give me the 200 mil. You feel me? Give me 200 mil. I'll be the softest dude on this planet, bro. Ooh. But no, give me 200 mil. You feel me? I'll be the softest dude on this planet. You know what I mean? I'll never touch a gun, never throw up a gang sign. I'll never do none of that stuff, bro. You know what I mean? People will really do whatever to get $200 million, though. You know what I mean? And I think folks just, like I said, he's young. He's in the moment. He's obviously easily influenced. You know what I mean? But let's get to the video. My fault, cuz. My fault, cuz. My fault.
Tonight, the damage is done.
It just keeps getting crazier and crazier. Like, right when you think that there can't be any more to the story, that there won't be another twist or another turn to the story, there is. This is our 3rd video on the Ja Morant situation in a matter of 6 days. So before we get to this latest update, which is going to blow your mind, make sure you drop a like, consider subscribing and turning on our notifications, because these videos do get demonetized. I don't make any revenue off of this. If you don't believe me, look on your screen.
Why? Oh, it's yellow? Dang, I be going through that on my main channel, cuz. I don't know why.
Yeah, this isn't some crazy ploy to farm likes. I don't even know if likes even help the channel that much. But if you guys could consider subscribing and turning on our notifications and dropping a like just in case it does something, that would mean a lot to me. And now that we get all that out of the way, cue the intro.
Zion Williamson. Golly. What's his name? Flight Mike.
So I made almost $5,000 playing this game over the past couple months, and
I know that. You ain't even gotta say it. What's it called? Prize Picks? Yeah, I done lost about a couple racks on Prize Picks.
Posting my picks and selecting 212. What's going on, everybody? If you thought a month ago the Brooklyn Nets trading Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, despite being 4th place in the Eastern Conference, was bizarre, this definitely is a step further. 3 years ago, the Memphis Grizzlies were cellar dwellers. I mean, clearly the grit and grind era was way behind them. They traded Marc Gasol and they were looking to move on from Mike Conley Jr. They had the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 NBA draft, which means they got the consolation prize in the Zion Williamson sweepstakes. Little did they know that they got the grand prize in that NBA draft. They selected Ja Morant and they nailed that NBA draft. And this one pick completely altered the shape of the Grizzlies' future, because all of a sudden they went from being one of the most boring teams to watch with some promising pieces like Jaren Jackson Jr. to a very young and exciting team. It was a true underdog story until last year, where it appears that they got a little cocky, and now they became the biggest villains in the Western Conference. Next thing you know,
Dude, they ain't right. Them folks is irritating. I hate the Grizzlies, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like, they be acting like they like that for a team that ain't done nothing. Nothing! My fault, bro. Me as a Lakers fan, I just get, you know, a little agitated. You know, we 17-time champions, you feel me? We actually done did something. We stood on business. We got the right You feel me? Grizzly fans or Grizzly organization, I ain't got no right.
Brooks is getting into it with Shannon Sharp, which I don't blame him. Shannon Sharp is a little bit of an intimidating human. I bump into him at the gym all the time, and I shit my pants whenever there's the opportunity to say hi to him. I'm serious. But if that didn't make them unlikable, you then had a player that was incredibly marketable in Ja Morant starting to get into some trouble. Now, we did make a video on the first case like in January, and I don't want to recap each and every case. I'll list them for you guys. If you want a deeper dive on it, I welcome you to check out our last 2 videos on the subject. But the first case was Ja Morant being accused of punching a 17-year-old kid. Eventually, that turned into something more extreme. It turned into him punching the 17-year-old kid multiple times and even flashing a gun. The next incident was versus the Indiana Pacers. Ja Morant's entourage, Devontae Pack, got into it with members of the Indiana Pacers, and following the Indiana Pacers game, some staffers from the Pacers claimed that they saw a red laser on them.
They put that beam on them, bro. Like, that is crazy, dog. I just don't understand it. Like, what's the point folks is trying to prove? Is he trying to scare folks? I mean, like, I don't know. I don't get it. You feel me? Like, it's the Indiana Pacers. Like, bro, it's their staff. You know what I mean? Like, this is an NBA organization, bro. Like, one of the biggest corporations in the world, the National Basketball League. You feel me? You a beam at they... Come on, gang. Like, no. You tweaking.
And they didn't think the red laser was exactly a laser pointer. That'd be kind of ridiculous if you think about it. They were confident that the red laser was a weapon. Ja Morant had this to say at the time of the incident.
Nah, all that stuff, pretty much false. It's been proved.
All that stuff is pretty much false. Pretty much. It's either false or it's not false, bro.
That's all I got to say on it. I honestly don't care, bro. I'm not, at this point in my life, man, I'm protecting my energy, bro. Not responding to nobody else, not entertaining nobody else.
From one to another, I know when you're lying, brother. Voice get a little shaky. You ain't as direct with your answers because you thinking. You know what I mean? You thinking of something to say. You know what I mean? To throw folks off. Feel me? Trust me, I done been there. Yeah, I mean, I used to be a lying ass nigga back in the day. Not no more, because I don't care no more. But feel me?
That's what they need, likes and clicks.
He even had his head coach Taylor Jenkins backing him up.
Yeah, I mean, that was addressed internally. Aware of the investigation of the NBA, did a full-on investigation. We were fully compliant with it, and I think they came out with a statement saying nothing was corroborated or found. So, that's what I know, and that's all I'm calling about.
At this point, you need to understand, Ja Morant has a very clean image. To give you an idea of the type of guy he is, take a look at this video.
It's Black Jesus.
You who?
Black Jesus.
Now, you some kind of professional. You play football, basketball, or something?
Basketball.
So you play basketball?
Yeah.
You can go to the NBA?
I'm already in there.
Who are you playing for?
The Grizzlies. Your new favorite team. That's him.
That's him? Oh! You didn't pull that? What's your name?
Ja Morant.
We got this other report about him going over to a mall at a Finish Line store to intimidate someone that was bothering his mom or didn't give his mother the proper treatment that she wanted. So this is already 3 situations that don't necessarily paint Ja Morant in the most positive light. And if you go back to my first video on this, I even said back in January, the very first time we made anything on Ja Morant, I took Ja Morant's side. I said this guy has a clean image. You never heard of Ja Morant dealing with any off-the-court issues. Maybe the kid that's accusing him is looking for a bag. But here's the thing, and bear in mind, these are all allegations. When you have 3 separate allegations, and then you decide to post a video onto your Instagram story flexing a weapon, then there may be
a little 380 at that.
something to these allegations. I mean, how many things have to come out about you before people start believing it? Before I didn't believe it, now I'm not necessarily so sure, and I'm sure a large portion of you guys watching this feel the same way. Now, for those of you guys that think,
oh, Mike, you're a Laker fan, and the Grizzlies are in second place, of course you want them to fail.
Yeah, I am a Laker fan, but I'm a member of NBA Media First. It's good for the NBA, for Ja Morant to be marketable, and for kids to look up to Ja Morant, and for him...
Bro need to cut the dreads, maybe. Y'all think it's the dreads? Ever since bro got dreadlocks, he been acting up.
To potentially grow into one of the faces of the NBA. I'd prefer that than him being suspended indefinitely so the Lakers could somehow hop from 11th place to, I don't know, man, they're not getting into 2nd place. Come on, let's be honest. Now, here's where it gets crazy. You're caught up at this point. You know about Ja Morant posting a video of a weapon onto his Instagram story. You know about the fact that he deactivated his social media shortly after. You know about the fact that the Grizzlies suspended him for 2 games. And you know about the fact that he apologized for the situation, saying, "I take full responsibility for my actions last night. I'm sorry to my family, teammates, coaches, fans, partners, and the city of Memphis and the entire Grizzlies organization for letting you down. I'm going to take some time away to get help and work on learning better methods of dealing with stress and my overall well-being." You know what this entire situation reminds me of? There's this incredible skit. I mean, you could really find an RDC World or a Drewski skit for everything. And the concept of this
Drewski, not Drewski, it's Drewski, bro. We're gonna give you another chance to say it again.
double skit. I mean, you could really find an RDC World or a Drewski skit for
Drewski. My fault. I knew you wasn't gonna say it right again. I don't know why I even did that to you. It's Drewski.
for everything. And the concept of this skit is a rapper that makes it out of the hood that wants to go back to the hood just to prove that he's not a little bitch.
I gotta go back to the hood and show them niggas that I ain't no bitch though. They can't be thinking that. You know what I'm saying? Who? What are you talking about? The ops, nigga. They thinking we getting sweet.
What ops?
We don't have no ops. What are you saying?
And that situation reminds me of what we're in currently. Here's the thing. I think Shannon Sharp said it best in his latest take on the situation when he said this.
Ja is a really good basketball player. Ja did everything he could to lift himself and his family out of this type of environment and to get away from this. He wants to surround himself with these type of people. Why? Bruh, you not hard. That's not your life. You want people in the NBA to think you hood, to think you gangster. Nobody looks at you, Ja, and think,
Bro, and that'd be the craziest thing, though. Not even just for Ja, though, but for anybody out there, though, bro. It's like, if you want somebody to think you tough, you want somebody to think you hard, bro, odds is you soft. And you know what I mean? You not like that, bro. You feel me? Is anybody who really like that, come from that environment, or come from the hood, bro, we ain't trying to portray none of that stuff, bro. You feel me? Folks really be goofy. You know what I mean? Folks really be, funny, smiling. You know what I mean? Like, because we ain't got to portray that image, bro. We know where we come from, bro. It'd be the other ones that, don't come from that environment. You know what I mean? I feel like they got to show that. You know what I mean? So other folks think that they come from that environment, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? But folks that just, come from that, like, we know what it is, though, bro. Like, we ain't going to flex that or front that move, you know what I mean? Because we know how it can get. Now, if it's time to, get tough, if it's time to, defend ourselves and do what we got to do, of course, you know what I mean? We know how to get down. But, like, I don't know. It's just, bro, I think he just lost in the sauce a little bit because that money done went to his head, I think. It's either the money went to his head, him being in Memphis, him being young, like him with all that money. Money brings power. It's like, I don't know.
think, man, that's a thug. He hood.
At the end of the day, if you're Ja Morant, I understand trying to defend your family, trying to defend your friends, trying to stick up for your friends. But dude, if you make $200 million, you could easily purchase bodyguards to protect your friends and your family. You can feel safe everywhere you go. And therefore, you don't need to show off the fact that you have weapons on your Instagram live story. Now, here's
like, I was thinking about that earlier. Give me 200 mil, bro. I'm gonna get like 3 of my closest homies, bro. I'll pay you $300,000 a year, $400,000, $500,000 a year, $1 million a year. How much do you want? You know what I mean? To tow all the guns, to keep all the straps. I will not touch a gun. You know what I mean? I will not throw up a gang sign. I will not, you know what I mean? I will be a square. You feel me? Come on, bro. I'll be like Steve Urkel, bro. I'll go out dressed as Steve Urkel every day if you give me 200 mil. You know what I mean? But best believe somebody around me going, like that's just being smart. That's just protecting yourself at the end of the day. But I don't know. I think folks ain't thinking all the way through. You know what I mean? Like,
at this point, you might be thinking, okay, Mike, we know about all of this. So what's new? Well, it seems like 1, the Memphis Grizzlies are suspending Ja Morant for way longer than just 2 games. Ja Morant is out indefinitely at this point. And 2, I think even more importantly is Denver police is investigating the video that Ja Morant took. You can't make this up. It got even worse. Ja Morant could potentially go to jail as a result of this. So according to Ramona Shelburne, police in Colorado said Monday that they were investigating Ja Morant's actions after the Memphis Grizzlies star posted an Instagram live video in which he displayed what appeared to be a gun while at a nightclub. The Glendale Police Department confirmed the incident took place in a bar in Glendale, a small enclave surrounded by Denver known for its strip clubs and shopping centers. The department said it's investigating whether Morant might have broken any gun laws. A source told ESPN that it happened at Shotgun Willie's, which bills itself as a gentleman's club. ESPN ESPN contacted Shotgun Willie's on Monday, and a person answering the phone repeatedly hung up on a reporter. Yeah, that's the dark side of reporting. That happens a lot, I'm assuming. Colorado is an open carry state.
This whole time, bro, I was on the wrong screen. Feel me? I'm mad.
To the law, including the carrying of a firearm on federal property, it is illegal in Colorado to possess a firearm while under the influence of alcohol. The NBA rules also prohibit a player from possessing a firearm while on team property or traveling on team business. In the video live streamed by Morant, it is not clear whether he is intoxicated, but others are shown drinking.
Exactly. So I don't know, getting the police involved and that suspension, talk. I think it's a whole lot of speculation because for one, it's through video. It could have been a fake gun. It could have been a lighter, because nowadays they got the lighters that look like guns. It could have been it's a fake gun for one. Yeah, you don't know where he had a gun at. Was it his gun? You know what I mean? So it's just there's a whole lot of speculation, that ties into it. So you can't be like, oh, he's guilty of this, and that. The only thing we seen was he had something that looked like a gun that most likely was a gun, for a couple seconds on IG Live. And that was it, So all the other speculation, I don't know. It's just speculation for real.
Captain Jamie Dillon told the Associated Press that police did not receive any calls or complaints about Morant's actions, but began looking into the matter Saturday after learning about the video circulating online. Morant is away from the team as the NBA conducts its investigation. The Grizzlies have not given a definitive timeline for his return.
That boy suspended tonight, though, against the Lakers. We need that. We need that. I'm trying to get to the playoffs, cuz.
Taylor Jenkins said Sunday before Memphis' loss to the Clippers, and Memphis plays the Lakers in Los Angeles on Tuesday night. I'm actually going to that game, so if you bump into me, tap my shoulder, I'll buy you a beer, or 2, or 3, depends on what you want. Bro, this is just such a shame. I mean, this was so unnecessary. Ja Morant has the potential. I know a lot of you guys are gonna laugh at this, but the West is wide freaking open. You're in second place in the West right now. Yeah, the Denver Nuggets are a little bit ways away from you, but if the playoffs were to start, you would be facing off against the Dallas Mavericks. You have this remarkable opportunity to potentially make a push in the Western Conference. You might end up in the Western Conference Finals. You might end up in the NBA Finals if you play well and you're locked in. I don't think they're locked in right now. I don't think they're gonna make it to the NBA Finals right now because Ja Morant's deciding to be an idiot. Dude, you make $200 million. You have this beautiful young team built around you. And instead of taking advantage of this situation, it seems like Ja Morant is also alienating his own teammates. His team held a players-only meeting and decided it was best for Ja Morant to be suspended indefinitely and be away from the team for even longer than 2 games. Can you believe this?
Guys, that there was a players-only meeting. Steven Adams, their veteran center, he spoke out about how the team needs to show better discipline on the road. The team is 12-20 on the road this year. They're stellar at home, but that's a poor road record for them. Those in the room, when Steven Adams spoke out, they knew exactly who he was directing this to. It was no one other than Ja Morant.
You are the face of the most dominant form of Memphis Grizzlies basketball in NBA history. There's never been a Grizzlies team that has been more dominant than the one that is on the floor right now. And you're throwing it all away. Why? Because you want some people not to think you're a bitch? At the end of the day, I'd rather be perceived as a bitch than perceived as an idiot. And
so right I'm saying, now, honestly, give me the money. Give me the money. I'll wear a shirt every day that says I'm a give me 200 mil. I don't care. Bro, I'm a bitch. $200 million and I'm a bitch. That sounds like a deal to me, cuz. I ain't gonna lie, Ja. You tweaking. You tweaking, bucko.
And right now, honestly, just based upon how Ja Morant is squandering his opportunity here, yeah, he's being an idiot. There's definitely still time to rehabilitate things for him, although it is getting worse. And something that would originally be swept under the rug, like posting a video of him having a weapon onto his Instagram story, is being made into a much bigger deal because of all the other allegations that are going on in regards to Ja Morant. At the end of the day, the NBA needs an individual with a clean image that's very marketable in order to be their face. A player like LeBron James, a player like Kobe Bryant. Yes, I know the late great Kobe Bryant has one stain on his entire history, but a player like Michael Jordan, which I know.
Why you even have to bring that up though, bro? That was foul to you, bro.
Michael Jordan has gambling issues and whatnot. At least that's what some people are going to say. But you get what I'm saying. You can't have a player that is consistently flashing weapons and is being accused of allegedly beating up a 17-year-old kid and is being accused of having his entourage pointing laser guns at Indiana Pacers staffers or going into malls and trying to intimidate bodyguards as the face of the NBA. This could ruin Ja Morant's career because at the end of the day, it's not good for business. And I wouldn't be surprised if he starts losing sponsorships as a result of this. I hope he gets it together. I hope he realizes the opportunity he has at hand. And I hope he realizes there's more to life than trying to make sure everybody likes him, especially the people that he grew up with. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below.
You know what I think?
I'm your boy Mike. I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.
Alright, Mike. Till next time. But what I think Buddy dumb. Buddy stupid. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I hope he, realized what he did was wrong, bro. You feel me? Like, I hope he just, don't got that attitude. Well, I'm rich. I could do whatever I want. Because that's what it's giving off. If the team has a meeting and they saying whoop the whoop, don't do this, don't do that, and they kind of, talking about you, they're kind of, trying to relay a message that you obviously ain't picking up, bro. So you got to think about others before you just go out and do some stuff, bro. You got a daughter. You know what I mean? You got a family to take care of, bro. Like, I already know you done signed that deal. You already got your meals, bro. So you don't got to play basketball another day in your life, bro, for real. But at the end of the day, though, my dude, I don't know. You still got other obligations, bro. You got to attend to, and you got a blessing, a true blessing from the Lord himself. Now you making, like, I ain't going to say you making the Lord look stupid because that's impossible. That's impossible. You can never do that. But, like, you probably have him regretting, you know what I mean, blessing you with that bag, though. You feel me? Like, that probably could have went to somebody else. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I said, I hope he learns his lesson, and I hope he bounces back, But if you're new to my channel, hit that sub button. Give me the 500K subs ASAP. Follow my Instagram. I don't know. Just do everything. Without further ado, it's your boy Donn. Check out one love. Peace out. Yeah.